Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're hiking Turtlehead Peak Trail for sunrise. This was a pretty incredible hike with some amazing ancient history that we're going to talk about. Come hang out and hike with us.
We wanted to catch the sunrise on the mountain, so we left the house around 6 a.m. It was super peaceful driving, and the clouds were incredible, floating on Red Rock almost like they were caught on the mountain.
The hike is inside Red Rock's scenic loop. It's either $15 for the day or an annual national park pass for $80.
Turtle Peak, where we're headed. It's under all those clouds.
You're gonna park in the third parking lot, and that's the Sandstone Quarry lot. Oh man, it rained last night. I think it's been sprinkling a little bit this morning, and it smells so good. Spooky, all the smell. 6:30 a.m. We made it here. There's some incredible clouds up on the mountain up there at Turtlehead Peak. I think we're gonna have the trails all to ourselves.
We're gonna share some really cool information about how Turtlehead Peak was created and how it's related to the red and white sandstone.
A couple weeks back, we did the Calico Tanks hike. We're gonna link that video because that one came out pretty cool. Turtlehead Peak is rated as difficult. It's a 4.5-mile hike up to the top and 2,000 feet of elevation gain. The first half was pretty simple walk, but the second half was a solid hike.
At the end of the video, we'll share how much water we brought, how difficult we thought it was, and we're gonna talk more about the one thing we wish we would have had on this hike.
About 0.1 miles on trail, if you look over to your right, you're gonna see some massive square blocks. We talk more about the history of those in that Calico Tanks video. Like I said, we're gonna link that below. We're not sure if we're gonna make it on time, but we're really hoping that we can make it up to Turtlehead Peak while it's still in the clouds.
Look at these. They're like,
oh wow.
podflowers.
I don't know what this bush is right now, but we're gonna look it up. This is so cool.
These little purple flowers turned out to be bladder sage, aka paper bag bush, named because of the small bag shape that develops below the purple flower. They look so cool, I had to touch them.
These beautiful white flowers with feathery little things are called Apache plume.
First about 0.4 miles, you're on like a little hiking trail, and then it drops you down into the actual bigger wash area. Pretty mellow hike so far. One mile in, and we are pretty much at the base of Turtlehead. It's been about 350 feet of elevation gain, and from here, I'm pretty sure it's just continuous incline.
Make sure to turn around about a mile in. The views of Red Rock Escarpment are beautiful.
The incline has definitely increased. We're sweaty, happy. There are signs placed throughout, but we were grateful to have our AllTrails app to follow for the second half. It was not super clear which way to go. This hike has a few places where you're gonna get to use your hands to pull yourself up. Nothing too crazy though. Whew. About 3/4 mile from the top, and we still have about 900 feet of elevation gain. Right now we're at 1,100 feet in total.
These white and purple flowers are both wishbone bush. A cool fact is they only bloom at night.
All right, we made it up to the ridge line. We got the last little stretch of like 0.2 miles up to the top. Behind us, on this side of Red Rock, is just like the abyss. It's just hazy, rainy, cloudy mist. The clouds have parted now, and we're graced with some beautiful views of white and red sandstone below. Yeah, Turtlehead Peak. And we made it up here while there's still clouds. It was an incredible feeling being in the clouds. Right when we got up there, we could hardly see anything.
While we wait for it to clear up, let's talk about Turtlehead Peak.
Turtlehead is made of a rock called limestone, and limestone is created at the bottom of the ocean, so how did it get 6,300 feet in the air? Let's talk about how this got formed, but we gotta go way back.
600 million years ago, all of this was underwater, and the closest land was in present-day Utah.
Over thousands of years, sea life died, sank to the bottom of the ocean, and the shells compacted into limestone almost 10,000 feet deep.
Fast forward 400 million years, and due to the Earth's crust moving, the water dried up. This area became an arid desert with massive sand dunes.
Over time, the sand was buried and compacted, naturally mixing with iron and oxygen and solidified into sandstone. Iron oxide is the reason why parts of Red Rock are red. It's literally the iron rusting.
Now, about 65 million years ago, the Keystone Thrust Fault started pushing the bottom layer of limestone up above the much younger sandstone.
This not only pushed Turtle Head into a peak, but this aerial view of Red Rock escarpment shows you the Keystone Thrust Fault perfectly, with the darker gray limestone mountain pushed up to the sandstone. The dark gray should be below the sandstone.
We just started to be able to see Las Vegas right as we were leaving. Sunset up here would be unreal. We both drank 3 liters of water. The midday hike out was pretty dang hot, and we would rate this hike overall as difficult. Sometimes the route was hard to find, and the hike down had our leg muscles burning. The one thing we wish we would have had was our hiking sticks. They would have made the hike down a little bit more simple, so if you have some, I'd bring them.
Yo, seriously, thank you to everybody who supports, likes, comments, and shares these videos. We are super grateful. We have more videos showing the other side of Las Vegas on their way. We're excited to see you in the next one.